out there, Brenda. Good morning. We will be starting in about a couple of minutes from now. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Raha. Brenda, can you hear me clearly? Is my voice coming through clearly? Good morning, Brenda here, and Ivy, Estella. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Fandy. Angel, good morning. Karen, good morning. Right. Since our last session in last Thursday, we are doing this little thing mentioning from where are we joining into this particular practice. As you all know, I am doing this meditation practice from Hong Kong. It's almost 8:30 a.m. now. We'll be starting off in a minute or two. Good morning, Jan. Please feel free to state where you're joining from, whether in which area in Hong Kong, or if you're joining in from any other part of the world. Please do mention which country you're joining in from. It'll be interesting to know how this virtual platform is bringing all of us together. Despite lockdowns and social distancing measures, we are still able to gather together and have a peaceful 30-minute practice, which is going to start very soon. So before we start, I just want to remind everybody, please make sure you're bringing in any props that you may be needing. It may include bolsters. You may need a towel just in case, if it is quite warm, as it is quite warm here today in Hong Kong. If you need any water bottle, because we'll be sitting for almost half an hour and you may need some water. And those of you especially with knee injuries or lower back or hip injuries, if you want to bring a little chair or a raised stool to sit upon, please feel free to do so. Good morning, Natalie. Thanks for joining. Connie, thanks for joining in. Since we'll be starting soon, I hope all of you can slowly get ready. Hello from Mongkok. Thanks for joining in, Rajniji. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses, so sometimes I have to squint a little bit to see who's joining in. Alright, so before we start, good morning, Tara. Before we start, just want to let you know that today's practice will include, hi Jamie and Susan, good morning. Today's practice will include pranayama followed by silent meditation. So it's going to be quite an easy practice. In the beginning part of the practice, we will do warming up pranayama, which is Kapalabhati, and that will be forceful exhalations. In Kapalabhati, there are certain contraindications for certain people who should not be practicing this. If you are pregnant, or if you've had any recent surgeries, or if you are having glaucoma, or even if you're going through your menstruation during this period, then avoid doing Kapalabhati. After Kapalabhati, we will do Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. That could be done by anyone. And after we finish those two, we will just do silent meditation, observing our body, our mind, by sitting in a seated posture. Hi Kamal, Ujjwal, thanks for joining. I don't know what time it is in the US, so it'll be nice to know what time it is. So we'll be starting. Prasenjit, thanks for joining. Okay, so as and when you're ready, please be seated in a cross-legged position. Sit upright with your upper body being long, shoulders open and moving down and away from the ears, chest open. Just notice your pelvis. You're neither leaning too much to the sides, so both sides are feeling equal weight. Also observe that you are not leaning too forward or too back, so you adjust your position. I always give this analogy of imagining your pelvis to be like a bowl which is filled with water. So you don't want the water to be spilling out to the sides or in the front or at the back. So you want to maintain your pelvic bowl in a very neutral and stable position. So what that does is it allows you to relax the lower half of your body all the way from your hips down to your toes. It also allows you more freedom in the lower belly to breathe more freely. And from there you use your back muscles to gently lengthen your back. Imagine the crown of your head lifting up towards the sky and your sitting bones sinking into the ground. As and when you're ready, place your palms on top of your knees facing up to the ceiling or to the sky. Join the tip of your index finger and the thumb, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Bring softness to all the facial muscles. If possible, a smile. Relax the muscles around your neck and the shoulder. And as you breathe naturally, just notice the process of your breathing. Notice the exchange of air at the point of entry and exit, that is your nostrils. Feel the air. Going inwards deeper, observe the air passing through the throat, reaching your lungs. And again reaching out through the nostrils. Observe the effect of the inhalation and the exhalation on your rib cage, ribs, which encase our essential organs, our heart, the lungs, expanding and contracting. The little muscles in between the ribs, the intercostal muscles, stretching and contracting. Let's try to keep our breathing diaphragmatic breathing. So you can feel the diaphragm pressing down as you inhale, bulging the belly out. And the diaphragm relaxing and the belly flattening as you exhale. Now slowly bring your palms together in front of your chest. I will be chanting this 4-lined mantra, which talks about the righteous path, where we are led towards the truth when we waver from it, towards the light when we tend to go towards darkness, towards life and blessing of peace to one and all. It is Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amrutangamaya, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Listen out. Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amrutam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly release the hands on your knees. Blink your eyes to open them. We're going to begin Kapalabhati. So once again, I would like to remind you, if you have hypertension, or if you're pregnant, or if you've had any surgeries around the abdominal area, you have glaucoma, or if you're in your menstruation period now, please avoid doing Kapalabhati. Just continue with closed eyes and normal breathing. For Kapalabhati, the intention is to use your abdominal muscles sucking in, your transverse abdominal squeezing, like cinching them inwards towards the midline. And you breathe out through the nose. Avoid moving your shoulders or moving your head, keeping the movement just towards your belly. We'll be doing a round of 50 Kapalabhati breaths. Afterwards, we will rest, taking 3 normal breaths, and followed by second round. Feel free to keep your eyes open or closed and begin. And rest, breathing in and breathing out normally or deeper if you can. Feel the vibrations inside the body. Feel the sensations in the mind. Sometimes they are good, sometimes they are not. Acknowledge, accept, and move on. If you have blocked sinuses or blocked nose, sometimes there may be a little discharge, so it's always good to have a towel beside us when we practice Kapalabhati. Some of you may feel sweat forming on your forehead or your upper lips, it's just normal. Feel free to pick up a towel and wipe yourselves. And let's begin the second round. Take a short breath and 50 times. And relax. Notice the difference in the flow of your breath. As all the airways beginning from your lungs, your trachea, your larynx and your nasal passage are cleared. A free flow of breath is very important for observing our mind and observing ourselves. As we will be sitting in meditation later. Even for practiced yoga practitioners, being able to focus the mind just on breathing takes time, takes patience. There are certain breathing exercises which should help us to clear out any negative debris, creating positive vibrations within the mind. There are two practices that we will be doing now in that direction. The first one is Brahmari Pranayama, and we will be doing it 3 times. Brahmari, which is the buzzing sound of the bees, can be done by either closing your ears or not. It's like the ending sound of the Om mantra, sound, but slightly at a higher key. So feel free to close your ears if you need to. Inhale. Gently release the palms down on your knees and observe your mind, observe your breath. Slowly open your eyes for the final pranayama practice before we meditate again. And for doing this practice, we will be using a hand gesture, Nashikagra Mudra. Bringing your index and the middle finger to the base of your thumb. And we will be using the thumb and the ring finger to block our nostrils. The intention is to inhale on one side, exhale on the other side, then inhale on the same side, and exhale on the opposite side. So basically it ends up being exhale and inhale on each side. You can place your second hand in Chin Mudra on top of your knee and begin with the right hand thumb blocking the right nostril. Exhale and inhale on this side. Then block the left nostril with your ring finger. Exhale and inhale on the right side. Keep on alternating and let's do 10 rounds. Both sides together is 1 round of the breath. Noticing the lengths of the exhale and inhale. If possible, exhaling longer than the inhale duration. It's all right to be faster or slower. Being mindful is more important than worrying about the speed at which you're breathing. And if in your own pace, if you have completed 10 rounds, you can bring your right hand down back on your right knee and close your eyes. If you're still continuing, continue along with me. If you're feeling numb in your legs, feel free to one time stretch your legs to the front, move your toes, rotate your ankles as we prepare to sit quietly, going inwards for the next few minutes. There are several ways to keep our minds focused when we intend to sit in meditation. A daily practice of meditation, for whatever length of time that you can afford to do it, is very beneficial in handling stress. Which we all are experiencing in this time. Chanting helps to focus the mind, or sometimes visualizing a light in the center between your eyebrows is also very helpful. Keeping the focus on that light as we fill our hearts with love and gratitude. Meditation also helps in anger management and getting better sleep. Situations may be not in our control, but our reactions are in our control. So let's focus on that. How we choose to react to the given situation. As you continue to observe your breath, let the inhalations become deeper, the exhalations even longer. At the ratio of 2:3. That means if you're counting 4 numbers or 2 numbers as you breathe in, you're counting 6 or 3 as you breathe out. Once again, avoid being judgmental about the way you're breathing. Just let it be natural. And it's all right to have the ratio of 1:1 as you breathe. That means equal length of inhalation and exhalation. Ensure your neck and shoulders remain soft. And continue for the last 10 breaths. Slowly join your palms together in front of your chest. Let's breathe in, filling our hearts with love and compassion. Let's fill it up so much that we have more to spill and share, especially to all the health professionals and other emergency service providers who are risking their lives every day, taking care of those in need. And it is happening all over the world. So let there be well-being all over the world. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Rub your palms. Allow the warmth to spread through the eyes, the face, and the rest of the body. Feel free to once again release your legs and shake them. So once again, before we sign off, I would like to first of all thank those of you who have joined with me this morning or evening if you're joining in from another part of the world. Please do let me know your feedback of how you felt, and also please note that we have so many other classes lined up both community classes and also the live streaming classes on our Pure Yoga official page and Pure Fitness official page. Even the Pure Yoga and Fitness Singapore pages have a lot of classes that are lined up. Hope you can spend some time to do your physical practice as well today, and keep on doing it. Be healthy, be happy, stay positive, and I'll be having another session same time, 8:30 a.m. Hong Kong time on the 16th, the Thursday. Hope all of you can join in, and tell your friends also to join in. One more just a snippet of news for students who are interested in doing small group private class sessions. We have opened up those sessions now. So if with your favorite teacher, whoever is your favorite teacher, you can approach them and arrange for those classes if you've been missing that practice. And of course, it will be done on an online platform. So to continue with the social distancing idea that we are going on with. So I wish you all a beautiful day, and thanks for joining in. Namaste everyone.